God broke every barrier that tried to stop this message from reaching you. God says what was always meant for you has finally arrived, so don't miss this final chance. Listen closely, because this is not an accident, and this is not a coincidence. This is a moment that was fought for in the unseen and preserved just for you. I have moved through resistance, through delays, through distractions, and I have cleared every obstacle that tried to keep these words from finding your heart. What you are hearing right now carries something real, something alive, something that was always meant to reach you at this exact time. If you let your attention slip, you risk missing something that has been prepared with deep intention and care, something that can shift the direction of your life. This is not just a passing thought. This is a turning point, and I am calling you to stay with me and receive what has finally arrived. Type Amen if you believe. I am telling you clearly that what was delayed was never denied, and what seemed lost was never removed from your path. There were forces that tried to block your view, to cloud your understanding, to make you doubt that anything good was still coming for you. Yet I have been working quietly behind everything you could not see, aligning what belongs to you and protecting it from being taken away. This arrival is not sudden. It is the result of patience, of endurance, of you continuing even when you felt unseen. What is here now carries the weight of every moment you held on when it felt easier to let go. Take a moment and show your support by liking this video, because it helps this reach someone else who is standing at the same edge of change and needs to hear this truth. You have walked through confusion and still kept a small flame alive inside you, even when everything around you tried to put it out. That flame is what I have been watching, what I have been protecting, what I have been breathing into when you felt weak. I did not bring you this far just to leave you empty-handed, and I did not allow you to endure all that pain without purpose. What is arriving now carries answers, carries peace, carries a quiet strength that you will begin to recognize as your own. This is why you must not turn away now, because the moment you have been waiting for has stepped into your life. There were times you questioned if I had forgotten you, if your name had slipped from my heart, if your struggles had gone unnoticed. Yet even in your silence, I was speaking over you, covering you, and guiding steps you did not even realize were being directed. You may not understand every piece yet, but what matters is that you are here, still breathing, still able to receive, still open enough to hear this call. I have not wasted your waiting, and I have not ignored your tears. Everything has been gathered into this moment where something new begins to unfold. Type 777 to receive blessings. What has arrived is not just something external, it is also something awakening inside you that will change how you see yourself and your future. You will begin to notice a shift in how you respond to fear, how you carry your thoughts, how you step forward instead of shrinking back. This is the beginning of alignment between what I have placed within you and what is now coming toward you. When these two meet, there is a power that cannot be easily shaken. That is why this moment matters so deeply, because it is not just about receiving, it is about becoming. There were barriers that stood tall in front of you, situations that felt immovable, voices that tried to convince you to settle for less than what was meant for you. I have broken through those walls in ways you could not have done on your own, removing what needed to be removed and softening what needed to change. You may look back and realize that some doors closed not to hurt you, but to redirect you towards something that fits you more fully. I have been reshaping your path so that when this arrival came, you would be ready to recognize it. Nothing about this is random. Everything has been carefully led. You are not the same person you were before these struggles, and that is part of why this moment can now happen. Growth has taken place inside you, even when you did not feel it, even when you thought you were standing still. I have been strengthening parts of you that needed to be ready for what is now here, building your patience, your resilience, your ability to stand without fear. This arrival requires a version of you that can hold it, appreciate it, and walk forward with it. That is who you are becoming right now, whether you fully see it or not. Do not let doubt whisper to you that this is too late or that you have missed your chance, because this is the exact timing that was meant for you. What belongs to you cannot be stolen by delay, and it cannot be erased by confusion. I have held it through every season until the moment was right for it to reach your hands. What once felt distant is moving closer, and what once seemed impossible is beginning to take shape in ways you can understand. This is how change begins, not with noise, but with a quiet shift that grows stronger with every step you take forward. There were moments when you believed you had fallen too far behind, when you thought time had already passed you by. I saw those moments, and I stayed with you even when you could not feel my presence. I was not measuring your worth by your pace, and I was not judging you for the times you struggled to keep going. I was guiding you back into position, preparing you for a moment that required your heart to be steady and your spirit to be ready. Now that moment is here, and you are not behind, you are right on time. Type yes to affirm. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You have carried burdens that were never meant to stay on your shoulders forever, and I have been slowly lifting them away, piece by piece. Some of those burdens taught you lessons you needed, and some of them simply showed you how strong you truly are. But now there is a release taking place, a loosening of what once held you down. You will begin to feel lighter, not because life suddenly becomes perfect, but because you are no longer carrying what does not belong to your future. This release is part of what allows you to receive what has arrived. There is a clarity forming in your mind that will help you make decisions with confidence instead of fear. Where you once hesitated, you will begin to move with purpose, trusting that your steps are being guided. I am placing discernment within you so you can recognize what is right for you and what is not. This is important because not everything that appears good is meant for you, but what is meant for you will carry a sense of peace that you cannot ignore. Learn to follow that peace, because it is one of the ways I lead you. You may notice that certain things around you are starting to shift: relationships, opportunities, even your own thoughts. This is not chaos, it is realignment. I am moving things into their proper place so that your path becomes clearer and more stable. Some things may leave your life, and it may feel uncomfortable at first, but trust that what remains and what comes next will be better suited for where you are going. I am not taking away without purpose. I am making room for what belongs in your life now. Type 222 if you trust God. There is something important you must understand about this moment. It is not only about what you receive, but how you choose to respond. You have the power to step forward with faith or to hold back with doubt, and that choice will shape what happens next. I am inviting you to move with courage, to accept that you are worthy of what is being placed before you. Do not shrink yourself to fit old expectations or past limitations. You have grown beyond those, and it is time to step into a new way of living. You have been protected in ways you did not even recognize. Situations that could have harmed you were turned away. Paths that could have led you astray were closed. I have been watching over you with care, guiding you even when you were unaware. This protection has brought you safely to this point where something new can begin. When you look back, you may start to see how certain events worked in your favor, even when they did not feel like it at the time. This is part of how I have been leading you all along. The arrival you are experiencing now is not fragile. It is steady and rooted in something deeper than temporary circumstances. It is not easily taken away, and it does not depend on perfect conditions to exist. I am placing something within your reach that can grow with you, something that can strengthen over time. You are not receiving something that will fade quickly. You are stepping into something that can last. This is why it is important to value it, to nurture it, and to walk with it carefully. There will be moments when you are tested, when doubt tries to return and old fears attempt to take hold again. In those moments, remember what you are feeling right now. This sense of clarity, this quiet assurance. That is your anchor. That is what you return to when everything else feels uncertain. I am not removing every challenge from your path, but I am equipping you to move through them with strength. You are not alone in what lies ahead, and you do not have to face anything without my presence. You are stepping into a season where your voice matters, where your actions carry weight, and where your presence makes a difference. Do not underestimate yourself or dismiss what you have to offer. I have placed value within you that the world needs, and it is time for that to be expressed. This is part of what has been held back until now, the right moment for you to begin sharing what is inside you. Trust that you have what it takes, because I would not bring you here without equipping you. There is also healing taking place within you, even if it is not fully visible yet. Wounds that once felt deep and permanent are beginning to close, replaced by a sense of peace that grows quietly. This healing allows you to move forward without being held back by past pain. It frees you to embrace what is new, without fear of being hurt in the same way again. I am restoring parts of you that you thought were lost, bringing you back into wholeness. Do not rush this process, because what is unfolding needs space to grow naturally. Trust the pace at which things are happening, even if it feels slower than you expected. I am not in a hurry, and neither should you be, because what is being built is meant to last. Patience will allow you to see the full beauty of what is taking place. When you give things time, you begin to understand them more deeply. As you continue forward, you will notice that your perspective begins to change. Situations that once overwhelmed you will no longer have the same power over you. You will start to see solutions where you once saw only problems. This is part of the transformation happening within you, a shift in how you think and how you respond. I am renewing your mind so that you can walk in confidence and clarity. Stay present in this moment and do not allow distractions to pull you away from what is happening. There are many things that will try to take your attention, but not all of them deserve it. Focus on what feels right, what aligns with the peace and clarity you are experiencing. This focus will help you stay on the path that leads to what is meant for you. You are not meant to wander aimlessly anymore. You are meant to move with intention. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. I am teaching you how to stand steady even when everything around you feels uncertain. This stability is necessary because what is coming into your life requires a heart that is not easily shaken. You are not being left alone in this change. You are being strengthened from within so you can carry what is yours. There were times when your thoughts became your greatest struggle, when your own mind created fears that felt stronger than your reality. I saw every moment of that battle, and I never turned away from you. I have been gently reshaping the way you think, guiding you away from patterns that kept you trapped. Now you will begin to notice a difference, a new way of seeing situations with calm instead of panic. This is not something you forced, it is something I have been nurturing within you. Type 1010 to claim miracles. The path ahead will not look exactly like what you once imagined, but it will feel more right than anything you have known before. I am not giving you a copy of someone else's life. I am unfolding the one that was designed specifically for you. This is why some of your past plans did not work, because they were not aligned with your true direction. What is opening now is more fitting, more fulfilling, and more connected to who you truly are. Trust what is unfolding, even if it surprises you. You may feel a pull to step away from certain habits, certain environments, or even certain conversations that once felt normal to you. This is not a loss. It is a sign of growth. I am guiding you towards spaces that support your peace instead of draining it. What no longer fits will naturally fall away, and what belongs will begin to feel more present and clear. You are not being taken away from anything important. You are being led towards something better. There is also a deeper sense of purpose rising within you, something that goes beyond survival or routine. You are starting to understand that your life carries meaning that extends further than what you once believed. I have placed something within you that is meant to be expressed, something that can bring light into places that need it. This is part of what has arrived, not just external change, but an internal calling that begins to guide your steps. As you listen to it, you will feel more aligned with who you are meant to be. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. You are no longer in the same place you once were, even if your surroundings look familiar. Something has shifted, and that shift cannot be undone. You have crossed into a new phase where your awareness is expanding and your understanding is growing. This is why certain things that once satisfied you no longer feel the same. You are evolving, and your life is adjusting to match that growth. Do not try to return to what you have already outgrown. I know there are still moments when fear tries to speak, when it tells you to stay small, to stay safe, to avoid stepping into the unknown. But I am asking you to trust me over that fear. I would not lead you into something that would harm you, and I would not open doors that were not meant for you to walk through. Courage does not mean the absence of fear, it means choosing to move forward despite it. And you are capable of that, even if you do not always feel it. There is a strength within you that has been shaped by everything you have gone through. It is not loud or aggressive, but it is steady and real. That strength is what will carry you through the changes that are coming. You will begin to rely on it more, to trust it more, to recognize it as a part of who you are. This is one of the gifts that has been developed within you, and it will serve you well in the days ahead. You are also being guided to pay attention to the small moments, the quiet signs, the subtle nudges that you may have overlooked before. I often speak in ways that are gentle, ways that require you to slow down and truly listen. These moments will help you stay aligned and aware of where you are being led. Do not dismiss them as unimportant, because they are part of how I guide you step by step. The more you notice them, the clearer your path will become. There will be opportunities placed before you that may feel unexpected, and you may question if you are ready for them. Remember that I have been preparing you for this, even when you did not realize it. You do not need to have everything figured out before you step forward. What matters is your willingness to trust and to move when you feel that inner confirmation. Growth often happens in motion, not in waiting. You are entering a time where your confidence will begin to rebuild, not from pride, but from a deep sense of knowing that you are supported. This confidence will allow you to speak more freely, to act more boldly, and to stand more firmly in who you are. It will not come from comparison or validation from others, but from an inner assurance that you are walking in alignment with what is meant for you. This is a lasting confidence, one that cannot be easily shaken. Let go of the need to control every detail, because not everything is meant to be managed by you. There are things I am handling that you cannot see, things that are being arranged in ways you could not plan on your own. When you release that need for control, you create space for things to unfold more naturally. Trust that what is meant for you will come together in the right way and at the right time. Your role is to stay open and to keep moving forward. You may also begin to feel a deeper sense of gratitude, even for things that once felt difficult. This is a sign that your perspective is shifting and that you are beginning to see the value in your journey. Gratitude opens your heart and allows you to receive more fully. It connects you to the present moment and helps you recognize what is already good in your life. As you hold on to that gratitude, you will find that it strengthens your peace. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Do not be discouraged if everything does not change all at once, because transformation often happens gradually. What matters is that it is happening, that you are moving in the right direction. Each step you take brings you closer to the life that has been prepared for you. You are not standing still anymore, even if the progress feels small. Trust the process, because it is leading you somewhere meaningful. What once felt scattered is slowly coming together, and what once felt uncertain is beginning to take a clearer shape. You are not lost in this process. You are being guided through it with intention and care. Even when you cannot see the full picture, trust that every detail is being aligned for your good. You may feel moments where your heart becomes still, where your thoughts slow down and a sense of calm takes over. That is where I am meeting you most clearly, in the quiet spaces where your spirit can hear without distraction. I am reminding you that you do not need noise or chaos to feel alive. You need peace to understand where you are going. This peace is not something fragile. It is something I am anchoring within you. It will stay with you even when circumstances shift around you. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. There were seasons where you felt like you were constantly giving, constantly trying, constantly reaching for something that seemed just out of grasp. I saw your effort, and I saw your heart behind it. Now you are entering a time where things begin to come toward you instead of you always chasing after them. This is not because you forced it, but because you have reached a place where receiving is now possible. You are no longer running in circles. You are stepping into alignment. Do not confuse stillness with stagnation, because there is a difference between waiting without purpose and resting in preparation. What you are experiencing now is not delay. It is a sacred pause that allows everything to settle into place. I am giving you moments to breathe, to reflect, to become aware of what is truly happening. In this stillness, you will find clarity that movement alone could never give you. Learn to value these quiet moments, because they are shaping your next steps. There are things you once held tightly that you are now being asked to release, not because they were bad, but because they have served their purpose. Holding on to them any longer would only limit what you can receive now. Letting go is not a loss when it creates space for something greater. I am guiding your hands to open so they can receive what has finally arrived. Trust that what you release will be replaced with something more aligned with your path. Type 555 to embrace change. You are also learning how to trust yourself again, how to listen to your inner voice without immediately doubting it. That voice has been shaped by my guidance, even when you were not aware of it. The more you listen to it, the stronger it becomes, and the clearer your direction will feel. This trust is important because it allows you to move forward without constantly seeking approval from others. You are being guided from within, and that guidance is steady. There may be people around you who do not fully understand the changes happening in your life, and that is all right. Not everyone is meant to walk every part of your journey with you. Some will support you, some will question you, and some may drift away. Do not let their reactions determine your path, because your journey is not based on their understanding. Stay focused on what you know is right for you, and continue moving forward with quiet confidence. I am also restoring your sense of hope, bringing it back to life in a way that feels genuine and strong. This is not a temporary feeling that fades with circumstances. It is something deeper that stays rooted within you. Hope will help you see possibilities where you once saw limits. It will remind you that your story is not finished, that there is more ahead than what is behind. Hold on to that hope, because it will guide you through every transition. You may begin to notice that your energy is shifting, that you are no longer as drained by things that once overwhelmed you. This is because you are learning where to place your focus and where to set your boundaries. Not everything deserves your time or your attention, and you are beginning to understand that. I am helping you protect your peace so that you can use your energy for what truly matters. This is part of your growth, and it will serve you well. There is also a new sense of direction forming within you, even if it is not fully defined yet. You can feel that you are moving towards something meaningful, something that resonates with your heart. You do not need to see every step ahead, you only need to trust the direction you are being led. Each step will reveal the next, and the path will become clearer as you continue. I am not asking you to have all the answers, only to trust the journey. There will be moments when you look back and realize how far you have come, how much has changed, how much you have grown. Those moments will fill you with a quiet gratitude, a recognition of everything you have overcome. Do not dismiss your progress, because it is real and it matters. Every step you have taken has brought you closer to where you are now. You have not wasted your time, you have been preparing. You are also being reminded that you are worthy of what is coming into your life. You do not need to prove yourself or earn it through struggle. What is meant for you comes because it belongs to you, not because you fought hard enough for it. Receive it with an open heart and a steady mind. Allow yourself to accept it without resistance or doubt. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150 million year old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. I am guiding you into a place where you can stand confidently in who you are without feeling the need to compare yourself to others. Your path is unique, and your journey cannot be measured against anyone else's. When you embrace that truth, you free yourself from unnecessary pressure. You begin to walk with a sense of peace that comes from knowing you are exactly where you need to be. This is a powerful place to stand. Do not let fear of the unknown hold you back from stepping into what is ahead. The unknown is not your enemy. It is simply a space where new possibilities exist. I am already there, waiting for you, guiding what you cannot yet see. When you move forward, you are not stepping into emptiness. You are stepping into something prepared. Trust that you are being led with care and intention. You will begin to feel a clear difference between what drains you and what strengthens you, between what confuses you and what brings you peace. This clarity is a gift, and it is meant to guide you gently but firmly forward. As you follow it, your path will feel lighter and more certain. There were times when you felt surrounded by noise, by opinions, by expectations that made it difficult to hear your own heart. I saw how that confusion weighed on you, how it made you question your direction and your worth. Now I am quieting those external voices so that you can hear what truly matters. My guidance does not come with pressure or fear. It comes with a steady sense of peace. When you feel that peace, you will know you are moving in the right direction. Type 888 to welcome abundance. You are learning that not every delay was a denial, and not every closed door was a loss. Some of those moments were protection, guiding you away from paths that would not have fulfilled you. It may not have felt that way at the time, but now you are beginning to see the wisdom in those experiences. What is opening now carries a deeper alignment with who you are becoming. It is not about settling, it is about stepping into what truly fits your life. There is also a renewed strength in your ability to let go of what you cannot control. You are beginning to understand that holding on too tightly only creates tension and limits your growth. I am teaching you how to release with trust, how to allow things to unfold without forcing them. This does not mean you are passive. It means you are aligned with a greater flow. When you move in this way, life begins to respond differently to you. Type 333 to trust the process. You may notice that your reactions are changing, that situations which once triggered fear or frustration now meet a calmer response within you. This is a sign of your growth, a reflection of the inner work that has been taking place. I am strengthening your emotional foundation so that you can move through life with balance. You are no longer controlled by every external circumstance. Instead, you are learning to remain steady, even when things around you shift. There is a deeper connection forming between your thoughts and your actions, allowing you to move with greater intention. You are not acting out of impulse as often as you once did. You are beginning to pause, to consider, to choose your steps more carefully. This is not hesitation, it is wisdom. It allows you to build something lasting instead of reacting to temporary emotions. You are also beginning to recognize your own value in a way that does not depend on others. This is important because it allows you to stand firmly in who you are without seeking constant validation. I have placed worth within you that does not need to be proven. When you accept that truth, you begin to carry yourself differently. You move with a quiet confidence that cannot be easily shaken. There will be moments when you feel a pull to move forward quickly, to rush into what is ahead because you are excited or eager. In those moments, I ask you to remain grounded. What is meant for you does not require rushing. It unfolds at the right pace, allowing you to fully experience and understand it. When you move with patience, you gain clarity that rushing would take away. You may also begin to feel a stronger sense of gratitude for where you are right now, even if everything is not perfect. This gratitude is not about ignoring your desires. It is about recognizing the value of the present moment. It opens your heart and allows you to receive more fully. When you appreciate what you have, you create space for more to come into your life. I am guiding you to trust the timing of your life, even when it does not match your expectations. There is a rhythm to everything that is unfolding, and it is not random. Each step is connected, each moment building upon the one before it. When you trust this timing, you release the pressure to control every outcome. You begin to move with a sense of ease and confidence. There are also new opportunities that will begin to appear, some of them subtle and some more obvious. They may not look exactly like what you imagined, but they will carry a sense of alignment. Pay attention to how you feel when these opportunities arise. That feeling will guide you in knowing which ones to embrace. I am leading you toward what is right for you. You are not being asked to be perfect. You are being asked to be present and willing. Growth does not come from perfection. It comes from experience and learning. Allow yourself to move forward without the fear of making mistakes. Each step you take teaches you something valuable. I am with you in every step, guiding you and supporting you. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is also a strengthening of your faith taking place, even if you do not always recognize it. You are learning to trust without needing constant proof. This trust allows you to move forward with confidence, even when you cannot see the full picture. It is a quiet strength that grows over time, becoming a foundation you can rely on. Do not be discouraged by moments of doubt, because they are a natural part of growth. What matters is that you do not allow them to stop you. Acknowledge them, then continue moving forward with trust. You are stronger than your doubts, and you are capable of overcoming them. You are entering a phase where your life begins to feel more aligned with who you truly are. This alignment brings a sense of peace and purpose that you may not have felt before. It is not something that can be taken away easily, because it is rooted within you. This is part of what has been prepared for you, and it is now unfolding. This awareness will not come all at once, but it will grow stronger each day as you remain open to what I am showing you. You will begin to notice how certain choices feel lighter, how certain directions feel more natural, and that is how you will know you are aligned. I am not asking you to force clarity. I am allowing it to rise within you gently and steadily. There were seasons where you questioned everything, where your mind searched for answers and found only silence. In those moments you may have thought that nothing was happening, that you were left to figure everything out on your own. But I was there in that silence, shaping your understanding, strengthening your patience, and preparing you for what you now begin to receive. Silence was not emptiness, it was preparation. Now that preparation is turning into movement, and you are stepping into a phase where things begin to make sense in ways they never did before. Type 999 to step into completion. You are starting to see that your journey was never meant to follow a straight line. There were turns, pauses, and unexpected changes that felt confusing at the time, but each one carried a purpose. I allowed those moments because they were shaping your perspective, teaching you what truly matters, and guiding you away from paths that would not have fulfilled you. Now you are able to look back with a different understanding, recognizing that even the difficult moments played a role in bringing you here. Nothing was wasted, and nothing was without meaning. There is a deepening sense of trust forming within you, a quiet knowing that you are being guided even when you cannot see the full path ahead. This trust is not built on external signs alone, it is rooted within your spirit. It allows you to move forward without constant reassurance, because you begin to feel that you are not alone. I am strengthening this trust within you so that it becomes a steady foundation in your life. With this foundation, you will be able to move through uncertainty with peace instead of fear. Type 666 to release fear. You may begin to notice that your priorities are shifting, that what once seemed important no longer holds the same weight. This is part of your growth, a natural realignment that reflects who you are becoming. I am guiding you to focus on what truly matters, on what brings lasting peace and fulfillment. This does not mean abandoning everything you once valued, but it means refining your focus. You are learning to invest your energy in what supports your growth rather than what drains it. There is also a strengthening of your inner voice, a clearer sense of direction that comes from within rather than from external influence. This voice is not loud or forceful, but it is steady and consistent. As you learn to listen to it, you will find that your decisions become easier, your path becomes clearer. I am guiding you from within, helping you recognize what aligns with your purpose. Trust that voice, because it has been shaped by my presence in your life. You are entering a time where your actions will begin to reflect your growth more visibly. The changes within you will start to show in how you speak, how you respond, and how you carry yourself. Others may notice this shift, even if they cannot fully understand it. Do not let their confusion or curiosity distract you from your path. Stay focused on what you know is right for you, and continue moving forward with quiet confidence. There will be moments when you are tempted to return to old patterns, to familiar ways of thinking or acting that once felt comfortable. In those moments, remember how far you have come and what you have learned. Growth often requires leaving behind what is familiar in order to embrace what is better. You are not the same person you were before, and you do not need to live in the same way. Allow yourself to move forward without looking back. You are also being guided to embrace the present moment more fully, to recognize that what is happening now carries value and meaning. It is easy to focus on what is ahead or to dwell on what has passed, but there is strength in being present. When you are fully present, you are able to see clearly, to act wisely, and to receive what is being given to you. I am helping you anchor yourself in the present so that you can move forward with clarity. There is a quiet confidence growing within you, one that does not rely on external validation. This confidence comes from knowing who you are and trusting the path you are on. It allows you to stand firm, even when others question you or when circumstances feel uncertain. I am building this confidence within you so that it becomes a lasting part of who you are. With it, you will be able to move forward with strength and assurance. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password, now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You may also begin to feel a deeper sense of gratitude for your journey, even for the parts that were difficult. This gratitude is not about denying the pain you experienced, but about recognizing the growth that came from it. It allows you to see your life with a sense of appreciation rather than regret. As you hold on to this gratitude, it will continue to strengthen your peace and your perspective. Do not be discouraged by the moments when things still feel uncertain, because uncertainty is a natural part of growth. What matters is that you continue moving forward with trust. You are not expected to have everything figured out. You are simply asked to keep walking. Each step you take will bring more clarity, more understanding, and more alignment. You are stepping into a phase where your life begins to feel more connected, where your experiences start to make sense as part of a larger picture. This connection brings a sense of peace and purpose that you may not have felt before. It reminds you that you are not moving through life randomly, but with intention and guidance. I am with you in every step, helping you see the meaning in what is unfolding. You will find that you no longer react the same way to pressure or uncertainty. Instead, you are learning to pause, to breathe, and to respond with a steadiness that reflects the growth taking place inside you. There were times when you felt like everything depended on you holding everything together, as if letting go would cause everything to fall apart. I saw how heavy that felt, how it drained your energy and dimmed your peace. Now I am showing you that you were never meant to carry everything alone. You are being invited to trust more deeply, to release that weight and allow me to hold what you cannot. This release is not weakness. It is alignment with a greater strength that has always been available to you. Type 444 to feel protected. You are also learning that not every situation requires your effort, and not every challenge is yours to solve. There is wisdom in knowing when to step forward and when to step back. I am guiding you into that wisdom so you can use your energy in a way that supports your growth instead of draining it. When you begin to move in this way, you will notice a shift in how life responds to you. Things will feel less forced and more natural, as if you are flowing with something instead of against it. There is a deeper peace settling into your heart, one that does not depend on everything being perfect around you. This peace comes from knowing that you are being guided, that you are not alone, and that your path is being cared for. It is a steady presence that remains even when circumstances change. I am anchoring this peace within you so that it becomes your foundation. With it, you will be able to move through life with confidence and calm. Type 111 to align with purpose. You may begin to feel a stronger sense of direction, even if it is not fully defined yet. This direction does not come from external pressure, but from an inner knowing that is becoming clearer. I am guiding your steps in a way that feels natural, not forced. As you follow this guidance, you will find that your path begins to unfold more smoothly. You are not being pushed into something, you are being led into something that fits you. There will be moments when you are tempted to doubt what you feel, to question whether you are truly being guided. In those moments, remember the peace that accompanies true direction. Doubt often brings tension, while guidance brings calm. Learn to recognize the difference, because it will help you stay aligned. I am not confusing you. I am leading you with clarity and care. You are also being reminded that growth does not mean leaving everything behind, but it does mean choosing what you carry forward. There are parts of your past that have shaped you in meaningful ways, and those parts will continue to support you. But there are also things that no longer serve you, and holding on to them would only limit your progress. I am helping you discern what to keep and what to release. This discernment is a gift that will guide you in every area of your life. There is a quiet confidence building within you, one that is not loud or attention-seeking, but steady and real. This confidence comes from knowing that you are supported and that you are moving in the right direction. It allows you to stand firm even when things around you feel uncertain. I am strengthening this confidence so that it becomes a natural part of who you are. With it, you will be able to face challenges without losing your sense of peace. You may also begin to notice that your relationships are shifting, that some connections feel stronger while others begin to fade. This is part of your realignment, a natural adjustment that reflects your growth. I am guiding you toward relationships that support your peace and your purpose. This does not mean rejecting others, but it does mean being mindful of where you invest your energy. Choose connections that uplift you and allow you to grow. There is also a renewed sense of hope rising within you, one that feels steady and grounded. This hope is not based on wishful thinking, but on a deeper understanding that your life is moving in a meaningful direction. It allows you to look ahead with anticipation instead of fear. I am nurturing this hope within you so that it becomes a source of strength. With it, you will be able to face the future with confidence. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful, ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are being guided to trust the process, even when it does not unfold exactly as you expect. There is a rhythm to everything that is happening, and it is not random. Each step is connected, each moment building upon the one before it. When you trust this rhythm, you release the need to control every detail. You begin to move with a sense of ease, knowing that things are coming together in the right way. There will be opportunities that come into your life that may feel unexpected, and you may wonder if you are ready for them. Remember that I have been preparing you for this moment, even when you did not realize it. You do not need to have everything figured out before you step forward. What matters is your willingness to trust and to move. Growth often happens when you step into the unknown with faith. You are also learning to appreciate the present moment more fully, to recognize that what is happening now carries value and meaning. It is easy to focus on what is ahead or to dwell on what has passed, but there is strength in being present. When you are fully present, you are able to see clearly and act wisely. I am helping you anchor yourself in the present so that you can move forward with clarity. Do not be discouraged by moments of uncertainty, because they are a natural part of growth. What matters is that you continue moving forward with trust. You are not expected to have all the answers, you are simply asked to keep walking. Each step you take will bring more clarity and more alignment. You are stepping into a phase where your life begins to feel more connected, where your experiences start to make sense as part of a larger picture. This connection brings a sense of peace and purpose that you may not have felt before. It reminds you that you are not moving through life randomly, but with intention and guidance. I am with you in every step, helping you see the meaning in what is unfolding. You are now seeing yourself differently, not as someone who is constantly struggling, but as someone who has endured and is still standing. This shift in how you see yourself is part of what allows you to receive what has arrived. There were moments when you felt overlooked, as if your efforts and your heart were unseen. I saw every detail, every quiet act, every time you chose to keep going when it would have been easier to stop. Nothing about your journey has been invisible to me. I have been gathering those moments, shaping them into something that now begins to return to you in a new form. What you gave in patience, in kindness, and in persistence is now coming back in ways you can recognize. Type 1313 to welcome restoration. You are also learning that your value is not determined by how others respond to you. There were times when you looked for affirmation in places that could not fully give it, and that left you feeling uncertain. Now I am guiding you to find that assurance within yourself, where it cannot be taken away. This is a deeper form of confidence, one that does not depend on approval or validation. When you stand in that truth, you become steady in a way that cannot be easily shaken. There is a release happening within you, a letting go of expectations that once weighed heavily on your heart. You are beginning to understand that not everything needs to unfold exactly as you planned for it to be meaningful. I am showing you that there is beauty in the unexpected, in the paths that you did not anticipate. When you release those rigid expectations, you create space for something greater to enter your life. This openness is part of what allows you to receive fully. Type 1414 to step into new beginnings. You may begin to notice that your focus is shifting away from what you lack and toward what you already have. This is not because your desires are unimportant, but because you are learning to see the abundance that already exists in your life. Gratitude is becoming a natural part of how you move through your days. It strengthens your peace and helps you recognize the blessings that surround you. As you hold on to that gratitude, it will continue to grow within you. There is also a deeper sense of connection forming between you and the path you are walking. You are no longer moving aimlessly or reacting to every circumstance. Instead, you are beginning to move with intention, guided by a sense of purpose that feels real. This purpose is not something you have to force or define perfectly. It reveals itself as you continue to take steps forward with trust. Each step brings more clarity and more alignment. You are being reminded that it is okay to take your time, to move at a pace that feels right for you. There is no need to rush or to compare your progress with anyone else. Your journey is unique, and it unfolds according to a rhythm that is meant for you. When you honor that rhythm, you allow things to develop naturally. This patience will help you build something that lasts, rather than something that fades quickly. There will be moments when you feel a pull to step outside your comfort zone, to try something new or to take a different approach. These moments are invitations, opportunities to grow and to expand your understanding of what is possible. You do not have to feel completely ready to take these steps. What matters is your willingness to trust and to move forward. Growth often happens when you step into the unfamiliar with faith. You are also learning to listen more deeply, not just to what is said around you, but to what you feel within. This deeper listening allows you to understand situations more clearly and to respond with wisdom. It helps you avoid unnecessary conflict and guides you toward what is truly important. I am strengthening this ability within you so that it becomes a natural part of how you navigate your life. There is a sense of renewal taking place, a feeling that something within you is being refreshed and restored. This renewal is not sudden or overwhelming. It is gentle and steady. It touches different areas of your life, bringing new energy and new perspective. You may not notice it all at once, but over time you will see how much has changed. This is part of the transformation that has been unfolding within you. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites, until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are also being guided to trust your instincts, to recognize that the feelings you have are not random. They are part of how I communicate with you, how I guide you toward what is right for you. When something feels right, pay attention to that sense of peace. When something feels off, do not ignore it. This awareness will help you make choices that align with your path. There will be times when you are tempted to look back and question what could have been different. In those moments, remember that your journey has brought you exactly where you need to be. Looking back with regret will only distract you from what is ahead. Instead, look back with understanding and gratitude. Recognize how far you have come and how much you have grown. You are stepping into a phase where your life begins to feel more aligned, where your actions and your intentions come together in a meaningful way. This alignment brings a sense of peace and purpose that is steady and real. It allows you to move forward with confidence, knowing that you are on the right path. This is part of what has been prepared for you, and it is now unfolding. Do not be discouraged by moments of uncertainty, because they are a natural part of growth. What matters is that you continue moving forward with trust. You are not expected to have everything figured out. You are simply asked to keep walking. Each step you take will bring more clarity and more understanding. There were moments when you felt uncertain about your direction, when every choice seemed to carry doubt. I saw how that hesitation slowed you down and made you question your own strength. Now I am lifting that weight from you, allowing you to move with more confidence and less fear. You are learning that not every decision needs to be perfect to be meaningful. What matters is that you continue moving forward with trust. Type 1515 to walk in confidence. You are also beginning to notice how your environment responds differently to you. The way you carry yourself is changing, and that shift is influencing the way others see and interact with you. This is not about seeking approval. It is about the natural result of your growth. When you stand in your truth, it becomes visible to those around you. I am helping you step into that truth more fully, so that your presence reflects the strength within you. There is a deeper sense of balance forming in your life, one that allows you to navigate challenges without losing your center. You are learning to respond instead of react, to think instead of rush, to trust instead of fear. This balance is not something that happens overnight. It is something that develops through your experiences. I have been guiding you through those experiences so that you can reach this point. Now you are beginning to see the results of that guidance. Type 1616 to stay aligned. You may also feel a growing desire to simplify your life, to remove what feels unnecessary and focus on what truly matters. This is part of your alignment, a natural shift toward clarity and peace. You are no longer drawn to chaos or complication in the same way.